Imagine the greatest city on earth, a city of marble temples, philosophers, poets, and generals, suddenly smelling like death. Not the clean death of battle, not the heroic death of warriors, but the slow, humiliating death of rot. In the summer of 430 BC, Athens was winning a war and losing its soul. The sick collapsed in the streets. The wells tasted bitter. The air felt wrong. People burned with fever so intense they tore off their clothes and threw themselves into water, only to die screaming moments later. Doctors died first, priests followed, and the gods never answered. This was not just a disease. This was the moment civilization cracked. Tonight, we tell the story of the Athenian Plague, the epidemic so brutal it shattered democracy, erased faith, and changed history forever. Athens was not just a city, it was an idea. Democracy, reason, human greatness. But ideas need walls. As Sparta marched across Greece, Athens did something desperate. They pulled everyone inside the city walls, farmers, refugees, animals, thousands upon thousands, packed into narrow streets, bodies pressed together, waste everywhere, water contaminated. Athens became a pressure cooker of humanity. And then, the ships arrived, from Egypt, from Libya, from lands where strange fevers were whispered about. The plague entered Athens quietly, no fanfare, no warning, just one cough, one fever, then another. The historian Thucydides, who survived the plague himself, described it with terror. First came sudden heat in the head, red, inflamed eyes, bleeding from the throat. Then, the breath turned foul. The stomach rebelled, vomiting bile, convulsions. Victims burned from the inside. Their skin blistered. Their fingers turned black. Some lost their eyesight. Others lost their minds. Dogs refused to touch the corpses. Birds fell dead from the sky. No medicine worked. No prayer worked. The gods were silent. And when faith dies, society follows. Athens did not fall to the plague immediately. It rotted. People stopped obeying laws. Why fear punishment if death comes tomorrow? Funeral pyres were stolen mid-burn. The rich died beside the poor. Slaves abandoned masters. Children abandoned parents. Bodies stacked in temples. Some drank themselves into oblivion. Others indulged every desire. Food, sex, violence. Why not? The future was gone. Athens became a city without shame, without order, without hope. Then the plague claimed its most important victim, Pericles, the architect of Athenian democracy, the voice of reason, the man holding the city together. The plague took his sons first, forced him to watch them die. Then it came for him. With Pericles gone, Athens lost its compass. Demagogues rose, anger replaced strategy, war replaced wisdom. The plague did not just kill bodies, it killed leadership. Even today, no one knows for sure. Typhus, smallpox, Ebola-like hemorrhagic fever. Mass graves tell us one thing. This disease was fast, merciless, and unstoppable. Up to 1/3 of Athens died, an ancient superpower, crippled by something invisible. No enemy army could have done this. Athens survived, but it was never the same. The war dragged on, mistakes multiplied, and eventually, Athens lost everything. Not because of Sparta, but because of a plague that exposed how thin civilization really is. Thucydides wrote this not to scare us, but to warn us, because when fear replaces reason, when sickness destroys trust, when people stop believing in tomorrow, history doesn't repeat. It waits. Athens is still there. Tourists walk its streets. Children laugh beneath the Acropolis. But beneath the stone, beneath the marble, lie the bones of a city that once believed it was untouchable. The Athenian Plague reminds us, empires don't always fall from enemies. Sometimes they die from the inside.